Hello, so what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at drawing a chart for this data here now. Because we've got time in minutes, time and the number of bacteria, time is continuous, so you don't have 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you have 1.0001, 1.0002 and so on. So we have increments. So because it is continuous, we can go to insert, and we want the type of graph that's for continuous. So we're looking for a line graph here. So I'm going to choose a line graph. Now I've put my graph in, I'm going to click on it, but no data is showing. So I'm going to go to the Select Data tab. And I'm looking at this and it's actually not giving me very much information. So I'm going to highlight everything that I've got. So I've got all the information in here. But I know that this isn't quite right. So if I look, I've got a nice curve here. I've got a nice piece of information here where I can see where I'm going. But I'm looking and I've got 0 and 7 bacteria. So I'm looking at 0 and there's nothing. And then it doesn't look quite right. So I know that this isn't going to work for me. So I'm going to go back to my select data. And what I notice is the time in minutes, this is our Y information, and the horizontal is our X. So what we actually want on our Y, we want the number of bacteria in Y. So I'm going to take away that. And what I want in my X-axis is the time in minutes. So if I go to the time in minutes, I'm going to 0 to 5, and I'm going to press OK. So now if I look at my time in minutes, I've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just scroll down 5. And I'm going to press OK. So that's looking much better. Now, I really like to have titles. So I'm going to put my axis title in. And this one, we know for our axis title, we know this is along the bottom, this is our X. So this is time in minutes. So we've got our horizontal category. I'm then going to go back in and I want to add another axis, and this is my vertical. So here I'm going to do number of bacteria. And it looks pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do, I can funk it up a little bit. I can look at the different types of charts, and I can click on them and I can see which one I like. So we've got lots of different things, but we know we've got all the information that we need on there. Now, just to make you aware, if I want to copy and paste this into, say, a science prep report, I can click on it and I can copy, and then I can go to my Word document and paste. Now, that's fine, except if I change this, if I go, oh, well, that's actually 1,000, it changes my diagram. It changes my diagram in Excel, but it will also change my diagram in Word. So if I go back and change it back, it would change back. So if you want to be able to update your data here and it updates on your Word document, you would press copy and paste. If you want it to be a static diagram, you would go to your snipping tool and then you would snip your diagram like this, and then you would copy and paste your diagram into your Word document, and it would not be able to be changed. So if you want to keep with the same information for your graph and just change your data for different types of graphs, that's absolutely fine, and you can do that, but you do need to copy and paste. So you do need to snip and then copy and paste rather than just press copy and paste, because it will change. Thank you.